What's up guys, thanks for clicking, welcome to another video. It's the middle of the winter, it's cold outside, it's a bit wet, it's dark early, it's not very good conditions. So obviously it's a good time for Maverick to decide to release the Maverick Quantum R, an on-road hooligan truck. It's fairly obvious really, isn't it? Best time to launch it. So in this video we're going to get it out of the box. I've just got home from work guys, it's turned up today. We're going to get out of the box and have a look, ready to take it out at the weekend. So let's see, Maverick Quantum R. Is it just a dumbed down armour infraction, or is it actually a decent truck in its own right? Let's find out. Okay guys, welcome back. I ordered this truck what seems like months ago. I think it probably was months ago. They kept pushing back the release date further and further, so it's took a long time to get it. So I've really been looking forward to getting it. As you can see, we've gone for the red one. Well, I hope it's red. I haven't opened it up yet. So we'll get it out of the box and have a look at what we've got. Okay guys, so here it is. Just from the upset, before we get too into it, I just want to let you know I'm not going to take this out running today guys. So if you just want to see it run, I'm going to take it out the weekend. It's it's 20 to 8 at night. I've just got home from work, I'm pretty tired, but this has turned up, and like I said, I've been waiting for it for such a long time. I just wanted to get it out and have a look, and I thought, well, if I'm going to see it, you guys should see it too. So what do we reckon? Well, let's get it out of the way straight away. It does look a bit like an infraction. There's nothing wrong with that, and it's far enough away for there not to be any copyright issues. But all these drift trucks, they kind of look a bit like an infraction, and there's a lot of vehicles out there in the world that I think would make a good truck. You don't need to try and copy each other. That said, they've put a supercharged engine on the top. We've got a front splitter. The body feels quite thin. It's very light, this guys. Unfortunately my scales aren't big enough for me to tell you how much it weighs, but it's quite light. But anyway, what do you get in the box? Well, you get your car, you get the standard Maverick controller. It's only 2-channel, and you've got steering trim, throttle trim. That's it really. It's not a bad controller. Could they have done something a bit better? Probably, but there we go. You also get some extra stick-on bits. There's an intercooler there, a couple of turbos that would go on the bonnet, and you can replace the blower unit there for just a flat top. There's holes in there if you want to fit these instead. We'll have a couple of turbos sitting out either side. Other than that, it's a good looking truck. Let's get you over a bit closer and let's have a bit of a look. Okay, so here we are in a bit closer, and let's get a few housekeeping things out of the way. They say it's a 1/8 scale truck. The Quantum Plus that this is apparently based on, I'm pretty sure it was a 1/10 monster truck. So is this 1/8? Well, let's see what we can compare it to. Let's compare it against what it's definitely going to get compared against. So against an armour infraction, yeah, I'm restoring one of these guys. Bought a cheap one off eBay and I'm restoring it. That's a video still to come. The infraction is obviously a lot bigger. So against an armour infraction, guys, armour infraction is what, 1/7? That's supposed to be 1/8. Obviously the infraction shell will go over the top. If you line the fronts up roughly, it's got a good 2-3 inches on the back, and it's a good 2-3 inches wider. So yeah, 1/8 is probably about right. It's definitely bigger than 1/10. I've not, obviously the armour infraction brushed one, the new car, that's not out yet, so I haven't got one of those. I'm not really paid too much attention to them, so I don't know how big this is going to be compared to that. May well be. I think they're branding that as a 1/10, so it could well be that's a 1/10, this is a 1/8, and the armour infraction is a 1/7. So 3 different types of drift truck, guys. What we got on the outside, I quite like the red and black. I went for the red and black. You can get red and black, or blue and black. The stickers are not stuck on the greatest. We've got the new Treads belted Vortex tyres, which should hold up pretty well. Let's take the body off and have a look, shall we? What we got underneath. So this body, as you can see, it's I don't know, should we call it infraction-ish? It's definitely got some differences in it. It's quite a nice body, to be fair. It's certainly got deeper sides on it. It's very flexible. It doesn't feel very, looks a bit like an armour inside. It's a bit flexible. It's quite thin. I'm not sure how well it would hold up to a hit, but that's kind of not what it's about, really, is it? We've got some little scale wing mirrors there. It's not a bad body, guys. Okay, so what's it hiding under the hood? We've got a battery T connector on there. We've got a battery strap, battery box here. It takes 4S, guys. I'm guessing it'll run on 3S as well, but it'll definitely take a 4X using what looks remarkably like a rebranded hobby wing, which I think is the kind of standard thing these days. As far as the motor is concerned, we've got they're calling it an FLX10. It's a 3674 2250 kV brushless motor with a 120 amp 4S ESC. Kind of looks the same as what the USA one's got in it. I think they're just all rebranded hobby wing, guys. We've got a little enclosed receiver box there. We've got, what's the steering servo? The steering servo is metal geared. It doesn't say, we don't have any kind of kilograms on it. We've got some, let's say we've got the Treads Vortex belted tyres. They feel a bit soft. I don't think they'll last too long if it's got the kind of power we're hoping it's got, but we'll have to see. It's a very familiar style inside, guys. I mean, we've got a centre diff there. We've got a cooler on the motor. It'd be nice to see a fan, but we've got a cooler on there. Plastic arms, plastic everything. It's got everything plastic. Looks like they might be 17mm hex. I think we'll have to take one of those off and have a look and see what we think. Pillow ball suspension. Got some big shock absorbers on it. Quite like the height of those shock absorbers, and they feel quite nice. It's pretty good. We've got the HD, obviously it's 4-wheel drive. We've got the HD drive shafts are in this, front and rear. It's got apparently HD suspension arms, although I'm pretty sure they've never made these suspension arms before, but I could be wrong. Rear diffuser and a front diffuser. Underneath, quite a thin body. But yeah, all plastic, so it's not a bad thing. I mean, at the end of the day, we're not really going to be bashing these. Well, we probably will, to be fair, but we shouldn't be bashing these too hard. And plastic's cheaper, so if we break anything, you know, it should be hopefully cheaper to repair. And the shock absorbers, are they metal inside there? Yep, the shock absorbers are aluminium and oil filled. Adjustable body post, so we at least stand a chance of getting some different bodies on it. Adjustable front and rear turnbuckles, all the kind of standard stuff you'd expect on a road car, really. Look at one. Let's take one of these wheels off, guys, and have a look. Okay, yeah, so 17mm hex, guys. 17mm hex in the back there. I don't know what these tyres are going to be like. They're obviously glued because they've got glue in there. They do feel a bit soft to me. But potentially another set of wheels to put on our infractions and limitlesses and all the rest of it, or you could put those wheels onto here if these ones are as soft as they look. The battery box doesn't look massive, guys. It also doesn't look like it's amazingly adjustable either. We'll have to see what kind of a battery we can get in there, but we're definitely going to go 4S. No point in doing anything else, I don't think. We'll have to see. Have they put the effort in and made a good little drift truck? We'll have to see. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to take it out and find out, guys. I wish it wasn't dark and I lived in the middle of nowhere, or I'd take it out and do it right now. But unfortunately, I can't do that. As I said, on the bottom of the shell, you've got the holes here, so you can put these little can put these added bits on. You've got a couple of like fake turbos there, a fake intercooler for the front. I don't know why I'm saying fake, as if they're going to be real. And you can take the blower top off and put a standard top on. I don't know what else to tell you really, guys. I mean, it's ball bearing all the way through. I've looked online, there's already quite a fair amount of parts for this, including aluminium parts, I suppose, if you want to hop it up and make it aluminium. But I'm interested to see how, I mean, undoubtedly we will end up jumping it off things and all the rest of it, because that's just what we're like, isn't it? We want to see how much it can take before it breaks. But if you were to keep this as just a pure road car, I think it'd be quite good. I'm interested to see how fast it will go, how much that 4S motor puts into it, and that 4S ESC can take. We'll have to change that connector because they're a bit horrible. But you know, it could be a left field speed run car. Don't know. What do you reckon, guys? So there we are, guys. Just a quick little video. Just wanted to get out of the box, and I wanted you guys to be with me on the journey. It's a good looking truck. I was a little bit worried, but I'm actually I quite like it. It's a nice size as well. So we'll have a look. We'll take it out of the weekend. We'll see how fast it goes, if we can get enough speed down in the weather conditions. But we'll take it out. We'll see how fast it goes. We'll take it for a bit of a hoon, and we'll see what happens. So if you're interested in watching that, guys, then hit the subscribe button. Give us a like, and I'll see you at the weekend, probably Sunday, I'd imagine, for a running video, and we'll see how this thing goes. But until then, my name's Ben. This is Noob RC. I'll see you in the next one.